Jimmie Softball is brought to you by Creative Energy and Dad's Superstop, Dakota Central, Hugo's Family Marketplace, Otter Tail Power Company, Professional Eye Care Centers, The Frontier Ford Grill, Unison Bank, Jimmie Construction, SMP Health Ave Maria, Gun and Reel Sports, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Insurance, Benyon Agent, Jamestown Country Club, Originals, Apex Physical Therapy, Jamestown Parks and Recreation, Johnny B's Brickhouse, Buffalo City Diesel, RM Stock, and Pit Stop Express News. Now, Jamestown Jimmie Softball.
2 weekends remain in the NSAA regular season as the Jamestown Jimmies continue their fight for a regular season championship. With 8 games to go, they're tied for the conference lead with Dickinson State. That's who they meet next weekend. 2 games in Jamestown, 2 games in Dickinson. But first, this weekend, it's the team that's won the last 3 NSAA regular season titles, the Bellevue Bruins.
Been outside today, you know that the weather isn't very conducive for outdoor activities with cool weather and quite windy. So, the advantage the University of Jamestown has is the Nelson family bubble. So we're in the great indoors today for a big NSAA softball doubleheader as the Bellevue Bruins meet the Jamestown Jimmies. Good afternoon from inside the bubble. David Burrell, thanks for joining us in Jamestown 107.1. And listen a whole lot of ways at newsdakota.com on the Heritage Signal of I3G Media in Jamestown, 1400 AM. And you can watch this game, remember, at the official Jimmie Athletics YouTube channel. Both games today. Pretty big for Jamestown as they trying for something big. Still 8 games left to see if it can happen. Of course, there's still the NSAA tournament to come in a couple of weeks. In fact, it starts in less than 2 weeks, 13 days, out in Dickinson. It's still to be decided. The Jimmies and Dickinson State both with 11-1 records. The Jimmies' only loss came to BCSU last weekend. 3 of the 4 in that series went to Jamestown. Bellevue, an experienced team with 2 very experienced head coaches today, but they've got an outstanding player in the circle in Katie Cunningham. Jimmie's come back with a pretty good one of their own in Hope Branson here in Game 1 of this doubleheader. Pretty big series. We'll hear about it and more next from Jimmie's head coach Kevin Goldman on the S&P Ave Maria pregame show. Jamestown and Bellevue, big doubleheader inside the Nelson family bubble. More coming up on Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of the Jimmies.
I choose Professional Eye Care Centers for 3 great reasons. Are Dr. Vaughn, Dr. Freilich, and Dr. Jangula. They're the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, Edgeley, Ellendale, and more. And finally, their fantastic selection. And yes, all the screen and lenses are backed up by warranty. EyeCareCenters.com. Make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care being clearly the best. Dr. Freilich and Dr. Jangula.
S&P Ave Maria pregame continues inside the Nelson family. Big games for Jimmie Softball. Big doubleheader today and tomorrow. Head coach Kevin, this season for you and this ball club and this ball. What have you liked the best about what's happened this season? The record is great, but what have you liked about what's going on?
Look back, look at all the things that have been behind it, and then come back and figured out ways to win games. That's things that I think are special about this team. And, it seems like pitching has kind of on point, but sometimes we get runs on us early, and then we come back and stalemate them the rest of the game. So, it's just kind of a little bit of trying too hard, not trusting the team or stuff. Maybe it's simply nerves and missing over the middle of the plate early in the game. And just settle in and figure out.
Now let's get this started for the University of Jamestown Jimmies. Center field, number 6, Leonard. Second, left field, number 11, Lauren Weigel.
and Abby have been your stalwarts there for a couple of years. Laura's come in what a revelation she's been, the freshman. She's just poised.
Batting 6, playing catcher, number 8, Caitlin McCarthy. Batting 7, playing third base, number 9, Natalie Brady. Batting 8, playing second base, number 7, Kate Geisler. Batting 9th, playing right field, number 19, Sydney Hoffman. Pitching for the Jimmies, number 44, Hope Ransom. The Jimmies are led by Kevin Dahl, assisted by Chase Lewis and Cassidy Dahl.
3-0, 4-0 in the first.
Fans at this time to honor our great nation and education of their good and those who support our
I just had an inclination like we would hear from it.
move your mask and encourage monitoring, protection, military service, and
Weird that Coach thinks like that, but
flag
that's what
for
happened.
the flag right after
We scored 5 runs and it was kind of, we settled in for a kind of an easy win, posted to an easy win. So, she's been opportunistic, but then I got to believe that it's a point in time when girls love to play for her. So she's out there on the mound. She's gonna pitch us easy outs and then we're going to score runs for her. So it's kind of an experience for everyone.
Our scoring runs, and this team has a great batting average, but one thing I always stress is that our players all handle the bat well. It's time for hitting the ball. This team seems to be doing that pretty well too, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I think playing in the dome probably hampered us somewhere. Hit some balls that ricochet off his brook. Should have been maybe home runs. But, I mean, we're not complaining. I don't want Colin Peterson listening to this and saying, Coach Hall's complaining about the roast. What I'm saying, but I think it's been good. I think our base running has been good. And we've given people trouble. Kind of just forced to give us stuff once in a while. And so, we're going to take it. So we're hoping to win the base running battle today with Bellevue. And Cunningham is a big-time pitcher. So hopefully we can get the bats going against her.
Big series, of course. You've got Dickinson next week, and that's next week because these games, these four you've got today, tomorrow, are just as big as the ones next week. Jamestown and Bellevue with an 8-1. This is a big doubleheader for Jamestown. Second base.
Fiskus is on, and here is the really bulwark player on this team. Katie Cunningham is here from Bellevue East. And she takes one high and outside. All four misses high. Fiskus is on, and here he is. One ball, no strikes. There's the runner going. The pitch is down on a bounce, and she is safe at second base. Outside, ball 2. Fiskus has her 9th stolen base of the year, and Bellevue has a runner in scoring position. Katie Cunningham last year was the player and pitcher of the year in the NSAA. Swing and a miss. Now it's 2-1. This year, she's hitting 403. I'll tell you about her pitching numbers when she takes the circle. 6 home runs, 34 runs batted in, 48 of 119. Years in a row, an all-NSAA player and a 13 NAIA All-American last year. Swings and misses here, and the count is now 2-2. This year, she's hitting 403. Branson again looks to her wrist. Outside, another full count. Here's 16 pitches already for Hope Branson. Fisher grounded out, Fiskus walked, then she stood second. Now it's 3-2 to Katie Cunningham. 1 out, 1 on, top of the first, no score, just underway. The next is swung on and missed by Cunningham, and she strikes out. Big second out to bring up the cleanup hitter. Savannah Short, junior from Osage, Missouri. From Kansas City, Kansas Community College. She's hitting .259, 122 runs batted in. Branson's first pitch is right down the middle for a strike. He's playing first base for Jamestown. Guys are at second and in space. He's at short, and Natalie Draper is at third. The one. This is an outside. Weigels and left, Trinity Gregg in center, Sydney Austin in right. Nathan McCartney is behind the plate. Inside the Nelson family bubble. 1-1 to short. Branson with 2 down, fires, and it's on the inside corner for a strike, and it's 1-2. As you heard Kevin Gall say, these are the only conference games today. Other 2 series in the league, including the one with Dickinson State, commence tomorrow. Tomorrow and Monday is when they play. 1-2, here it is. And just a little outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fiskus on second, 2 down. Branson trying to pitch around this walk and get out this top of the first inning. Here's the next. Sweeping the foul. Base side. The minute. Martin Retriever gives it right back to Ransom. Town on the first base side. Bellevue on the third base side. In the bubble. That's why we're playing today. But it sets up very well for softball. Another pitch. Switch. 2 pitches outside. Now it's 3 inches. So listen to me. I might mess up every now and then. Go with the umpire, because that's what I have to do. And Fiskus is going to be off, and it's a bouncing to the right side. Couple of hops. It's guys who are at second. Underhand, first is down. And Hope Branson does pitch around that wall. Gets out at the top of the first inning. Runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. And we are through 1 half inning to play on the Down Real Sports scoreboard in game 1 of this important effort for the Jimmies. And it's Bellevue nothing. And Jamestown coming to bat. And that's a very good pitcher in Katie Cunningham. Here's the pit stop express loop. Jamestown Jimmie's batting order in game 1. Center fielder Trinity Gregg is the leadoff batter for the Jimmies. Michael, the left fielder, bats second. Maddie Spade. What a year Maddie is having at the plate. The shortstop hitting third. Kayla Quintanilla is the designated player and the cleanup hitter. Now the answer to first base bats again. Hartley, the catcher, is sixth. Then it's Natalie Draper in third. The guys are at second. Cindy Austin rounding outfielder and playing right field for the Knicks.
Now batting is number 6, Chris Gray.
Told you a little about Katie Cunningham when she batted at the top of the first inning. She has 58 wins in her Bellevue career. She is a senior. Trinity Gray leads off here in the bottom of the first inning against her. And swinging and missing is Gray. 418 for Gray. Great year at the point for the junior from Barnesville, Minnesota. 115 runs batting, 59 hits among the best in the league. Strike one, the next from Cunningham. He's missing a little high. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. 11 and 6 for Katie Cunningham. He's swinging and missing his break. 418. Good ERA, 2.51. 1 to Greg. And swings and misses, and it's 2-2. 2/3 innings for Cunningham. He's 122 hits, 49 runs, 39 earned. Struck at 85, walked only 22. 2-2, just a little high, and that fills the count to Greg. All-G-Pack player of the last couple of years, second team 2 years ago, first team this year. Cunningham's payoff pitch. Fly ball into left center field. Over the center fielder, and that's Garcia make the catch, and it's 1 out here in the bottom half of the opening inning.
Now batting is number 11, Lauren Weigel.
Now Lauren Weigel. Good start to the career for the freshman from Chaska, Minnesota. Ball 1-2, the next. Cunningham. Still high again. 18 runs batted in. Here's one that is foul territory. It's a little better than it did last year. Got fouled this year when it comes to foul down the first baseline. Evens the count at 2-2. Bellevue on a runner in the top of this inning with Brittany Stork, who's just joining us. Double header. Jimmie. Five for the lead in Dickinson Stadium. Two big games. Swing and a miss by Weigel, not able to hang on. The strikeout. It's 2 up and 2 down. You have to get your runs when you can against these two pitchers today. Maddie Spade. This is the breakout collegiate season for the junior from Salmon, Minnesota, and she lifts one into right field for a base hit. On again with hit number 60. Came into that at bat in 434. She has 2 homers, 47 runs batted in, and has another hit. Now Kayla Quintanilla, the senior from Marina Valley, California, the designated player, having a great year with the play too. Ball 1 missed outside, 398, 3 home runs, 7 runs batted in. 338 for the Jimmies in her junior year last year. 2 out base runner for Jamestown in the bottom of the first. One on loose by Quintanilla, now it's 1-1. Quick fastball there by Katie Cunningham. Twice the pitcher of the year in the NSA. 1. High, 2 balls and a strike. It would be next, but there are 2 down. Bottom half of inning 1, no score. Bellevue to make their way back into the fight for first. Swung on and missed by Quintanilla. Now the count's 2-2. pitch is right call on the outside corner. It didn't matter because strike 3 was called and 2 strikeouts in the opening inning for Katie Cunningham. No runs and a hit in the Jamestown first, 1 left through 1 on the Gunner Real Sports scoreboard. Game 1. Bellevue nothing. Jamestown. Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of
Some of us brings up these Xanax premium. Xanax refill is really Xanax premium diesel, it doesn't mess around.
Ransom delivered a first pitch strike to Brianne McMurtry. Now the 0-1 is fouled out of play. Look on the right field line. And it's 0-2. Brianne is a sophomore from Bellevue, Nebraska. For Bellevue East, she's hitting .366, 8 home runs, 27 runs that inning. Hope Branson's baseman for Bellevue. Waits on 0-2 from Hope Branson, and it's outside. Batters away. They pulled up quite a feed the other night. Swing up. Backside. It's 1-2. Sets it very, very well here in the bubble. Circles in between the 45 and 50-yard line. The foul again on the right field line. Baseline is down the 35. Baseline is drawn in, so the plate that is boxes. Square for the catch. It works out just great. What an advantage to have this bubble. Strike on the inside corner, and McMurtry's out. Second strikeout for Branson. She just keeps piling up the strikeouts. 107 to 104 innings pitched. Bellevue, Nebraska, sophomore. She's the designated player. She's hitting .330. Pitch from Branson. Swing and miss. Home run from Ryan. Second runs back down. Next one from Branson is foul behind us near the entry. Hopes ahead in the countdown, strike 2. And Adam McMurtry on deck. No score, top of the second. This runner walk for Bellevue in the first. A base hit for Jamestown's Maddie Spade. 0-2 count. There's bounced on the left side, picked up at third by Natalie Draper. Throws across, 2 up and 2 down. Here comes Brianna McMurtry. Baseman from Bellevue, senior Bellevue East. Brianne's older sister, Jamestown's 35, 2 home runs and 16 runs. The second home run was something of note. Here's the feet that they pulled up. Midweek non-conference game with Peru State in Omaha on Wednesday night, won 10-2. Brianne and Liana both hit grand slams in that game. Next one, it's a little high. He steps out for a moment, now back in. Standard batter. Ransom fires, swing and a miss. Big cut there. she's down on the count 1-2. Ransom trying for a 1-2-3 inning here in the top of the second. Consider wristband. And Hope fires. And it's right down the middle, strike 3 call. Her third strikeout in Bellevue's down in order after an inning and a half. We've done a real sports scoreboard in game 1. Bellevue nothing, Jamestown. Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of the town.
Need some custom screen printed t-shirts? Lots of t-shirts. You need originals. And do you just need one shirt with your corporate logo for the new guy? Hats, jackets, new sizes, adult sizes, Blue Jay apparel, Jimmie apparel. You need originals. There you have it, folks, for custom printed apparel, embroidery, and work through. It's originals. They can also do online stores for your sports team or business. 216 First Avenue, downtown Jamestown. Open 9 to 5:15. Visit originals.com. You want to make your
bottom of the second. Jimmie is leading up. I was in there. That was a caught stealing for Spade at the end of the last inning. So Kayla up again. Ball now swings and misses. One. It's Katie Cunningham. And foul behind us. Count. And it's 1-2. Sitting right here. Covering the hands. I don't blame him. You never know what that softball's going to take when it comes off that route. 1-2, foul out of play. Way down in the right corner. Still 1-2 to Kayla. Followed by penalties and Martin Ray outside. And now it's 2-2. Back to the circle. Cunningham takes it and throws out Quintanilla. 1 up and 1 down in the Jamestown second. Kylie Yanzik is the batter, the junior from Idaho. Playing time this year for Kylie. She's taken advantage. She's 73, a home run. She's driven in 9. She takes one high for 4 runs. 1 for 9 last year. 2 for 9. 2 years ago as a freshman. Playing well. 1-1. Defense for Bellevue as we move along here. There's a foul back behind us. Still is near Jamestown. Dugout. That's what we call it. 1-2. Look consistently on the right side of the infield. Man first, Liana at second. Kevin Fisher, the shortstop. Savannah Short is at third base for the group. Foul. Fiskus in left field. And Garcia in center. Second strikeout for Cunningham. 2 down here in Jamestown second. Nobody on and no scoopers. People McCartney up. Sophomore from Fort Dallas. 33. 16 runs batted in. 2 down. Strike right down the middle. It's a good pitch by Katie Cunningham. She's a strikeout. away from having a 1-2-3 inning. It's 0-2 to Caitlin McCartney. And the next is coming. Back to the screen. Now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Delivers outside to the right-handed batter. Now 2-2. Kate Raker would be next for the Jimmie. Here's the next. Running around all week. Baseball. Because of the weather today, the Jamestown Dickinson State Baseball Series moved back a day, so we got softball on today. We'll have Jimmie baseball now in Jamestown on the 7-1 exactly. 2-2 to McCartney, foul tip into the mid to Seidel. The next striking out is McCartney, who's 3 strikeouts in the first 2 innings of the season. Cunningham, and she's retired Jamestown and Porter. At the end of 2, and they got a real scoreboard. So Bellevue, Jamestown, nothing on Jamestown, 7.1. This is the voice.
Hey, watch out for that. Springtime in North Dakota. With snow, ice, and special potholes, that means your brakes and tires need to run just about anything to bring your vehicle to life and Stop Express Lanes. So they care more about your family safety than saving college students. Get 10% discount when you show your state ID. That's at Stop Express Lane 117, 4th Street, Northwest Jamestown. Or call 952-7867.
Jamestown 107.1.
Third inning inside the Nelson family bubble. Big NSAA softball doubleheader for Jamestown and for Bellevue. No score. Pitcher Alexis Seidel leads Lisa Seidel from Brilliant, Nebraska. She's hitting 259, 12 runs and 14 runs batted in. Ransom has struck out 3 innings in the first 2 innings of this scoreless game. First pitch is Miranda, Garcia, and Caitlin Fisher. 9-1 in the Bellevue third. First of 2. Ransom's next. Swing and a miss. Sophomore. Winnipeg with fastball. Fires the 1-1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Talent from Texas. Sister Laura, who's joined this team. 2-1. It's bounced foul. Garcia waiting. Contact here. 2-2. So it's not just about hockey. Pretty happy with their first in the Western NHL. Look out for those Blues there. 2-2. I know what the Blues are in for. The Jets are very, very, very good. The series begins. Everybody around here is never know. Swung on and missed, and down is Seidel. Strikeout number 4 for Hope Ransom. 1 out here in the Bellevue third inning. Miranda Garcia comes in. She's the center fielder for Bellevue. She is from Lunas, New Mexico, junior. College, Southern Nevada. She's hitting 3-9. She's 6 wins, 26 runs batted in. She takes a strike. Whites today. Jimmie's have some special uniforms. White, and leathers, 1-ball trim. And fouled back to the screen strike 2. This is Cancer Awareness Day, so Jimmie's have special tops today. Black, but with pink pinstripes. Pretty sharp. Black nails. Ransom looking for a third straight strikeout. Delivers again to Garcia. Already struck out for walk one. Scoreless game in the top of the third in game one of this big doubleheader. Ransom is ready. Ransom fires again. Just a little bit outside. 2-2. Is ready again. And missed inside. It was 0-2, but Miranda Garcia's patience to help him work it back to a full count. 2-2. Ransom. Does she come with here? And little riser and swinging and missing is Garcia. And there's 2 out and strikeout number 5. 3 in a row by Hope. Back to the top of the order for Bellevue, and shortstop Caitlin Fisher coming out to start this game. First one is a line drive in the right center, and there's the first hit for Bellevue. Taken on a hop by Gregg. As you would imagine, if it comes from Fisher, he's got that average now back above 490 with that hit. Now, left fielder Layla Fiskus, who until seconds ago had been the only Bellevue base runner. Walks to second, it was stranded in the first inning. Ransom's first delivery to it is pop foul in the Jamestown dugout on the right side. Doubleheader today of softball. Doubleheaders tomorrow and Easter Sunday. Jimmie based Jamestown winners 7.1 yesterday. Playing on the holiday. 1. Drive caught at first by Yanzik. A low liner at about mid-thigh level, and Yanzik just reached down and caught it. And Bellevue fans their first hit. The Bruins 1 hit, 1 left. The Bruins have left 2 after 2.5. The Gunner Reels took scoreboard inside with Nelson. His family bubble in game 1. Still no score. Jamestown 107.1. Drive caught it first by Yanzik. Bellevue starter Jeannie Cunningham has faced the minimum given a Buck Steeling helped her out in the first inning. So she faces 7, 8, 9 in the Jamestown order in the bottom half of the third in the scoreless game. Basically, Natalie Draper leads off for Jamestown and takes a strike. Bellevue starter from 299 runs that double. Here in the bottom of the third inning of the scoreless game. Fly ball is off the roof and then off the glove of Fiskus. He can't catch it. That makes it a foul ball. It's 1-2. If it goes off the roof in fair territory and the fielder catches it, it's an out. But if it goes off the roof in fair territory and it's not caught, it's a foul ball. Now there is an exception. Here is another one. Again, it is off the roof. This one is caught.
Now that is
shortstop Fisher. So there's one down. Kate Geisler. Freshman from West Fargo, Cheyenne. Homer in 7 runs batted in for left-handed batter. She's first ball hitting, and this one is fouls and off the roof in fair territory. Now, the ball is ruled to be, and this is the umpire's discretion on a trajectory where it might lead, and it's ruled a home run. It's deep enough. Next pitch is a called strike to Tyson, and Kate's down on the count 0-2. So there are the ground rules of playing softball inside the bubble. Now, rule 2 is rolling. I don't think I explained them. That's what they are. Good source. Ball. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Geisler is down on strikes, and there's 4 strikeouts for Katie Cunningham. 2 up and 2 down in the Jimmie third. Sydney Austin at the bat. Good player from Winnipeg. That's what they are. 33 for 6, 13 runs batted in. 4 doubles, and delivers first one is foul. And off the roof, lands in between the plate and circle. It's a foul ball on a strike. Cunningham trying for his second straight 1-2-3 inning. Delivers. Swing and a miss, and one downstream. Sydney Austin down to the count, 2 strikes. Pace to this game so far, already in the bottom of the third. 1 hit for each side, no score. Cunningham's next. Score outside. 1-2. Straightaway infield and outfield for Sydney. Cunningham delivers again, way high, and it's 2-2. Couple of practice swings, keeping 1 foot in the box all the time. Now she's set and ready again, and Cunningham delivers a 2-2, and that missed a little bit high. And Sydney has worked this back to a full count. 2 down, moving on. Next from Cunningham is fouled up back here. Where we're sitting, right at home plate, only about 30 feet from the center. Another payoff pitch is fouled again right back here. So this will be the 8th pitch that Sydney sees in this plate appearance. Cunningham to Austin on a 3-2 is swung on and missed. Ooh, man. Came up with a let-up, a great pitch by Cunningham for her 5th strikeout. Again, Jamestown's down in order for the 2nd consecutive inning. Through 3 on the Gunner Real Sports scoreboard in Game 1. Still Bellevue nothing, Jamestown nothing, and Jamestown with a 7.1. This is the voice of the
Jamestown 107.1.
4th inning already in a scoreless game. Bellevue and Jamestown in Game 1 of the first of 2 big doubleheaders between these teams. Today it's inside the Nelson family bubble. Cunningham leads off in the Bellevue 4th, struck out the first time. Branson's allowed 1 hit. Struck out 5 in the first 3 innings. First pitch to Cunningham. This is high and fast. In a scoreless game, Bellevue and Jamestown in Game 1 is the first short game that worked following Bellevue 4. 5 last year for him as a freshman. 2.09 ERA. ERA is up a little bit, but still pretty good coming in at 293. The next is fouled out of play on the first base side. Tomorrow's doubleheader will be at Trapper Lawrence Field. Will begin at noon. As originally scheduled. It's going to be perfect. Better than today. A little pop right side of the infield. Kid Geiser has an easy play at second base and has it for the first out in the Bellevue fourth in the scoreless game.
Now batting will be number 7, Savannah Short.
Here is the Bellevue third baseman, Savannah Short, who grounded out at first time. That'll be a little more time. Ground to the right side stays, goes back. It's foul down the line. Plate umpire called it strike one. Take it, step in the bag was the answer. But it's only a foul when Short's back in the box. One strike. Branson wrist, and here it comes, and it's swung. It's the inside fastball tied Short up. She's down to count 0-2. Other two series in the NSAA this weekend both start tomorrow. 0-2. Outside, Dixon State comes tied with Jamestown for the Conflict Lead at 11-1. Will host BCSU 2 tomorrow and 2 on Monday at Rivera Field. And here's ground to foul pass first. BCSU is at 6-6 in the league, so they're in 4th. Dixon State and Jamestown 11-1. Bellevue at 84. BCSU 6-6. Mayville State and Dakota State are both at 0-12. They will start a 4-game series in Portland tomorrow. Bounce to the left side in one hop, taken by Natalie Draper. Throws for the out, 2 up and 2 down.
Now batting
And Mercury comes up. Mercury was caught looking at a third strike. Lead off the second hit on the top of the fourth in a scoreless game. One hit for each team. Bellevue and Jamestown in game 1. And up on the right side, he is in foul territory. Down the line, 3 players chasing. None reaches foul. We figured runs might be at a premium in this game, and it appears that they're going to be. With 2 excellent pitchers in the circuit. Strike 1 to Bree McMurtry. Branson fires. Missed one, it's 1-1. We figured runs might be a premium in this game. Here's that for 92. The 1-1 pitch is bounced. That's Draper just to the left of the bag. Throws across and out. That's 3 up and 3 down. In the Bellevue fourth, second time in the Branson's had a 1-2-3 inning. We've got a real sports scoreboard at the end of 3.5 in game 1. 0-0 still on Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of the Jimmies. We're working on course.
number 6, Bryn Gray.
Last half of the fourth in this swift-moving opener with only one hit for each side. They're still no score. Back to the top of the order for Jamestown as Katie Cunningham has faced the minimum first. Greg, Michael, Danny Spade. Greg, a fly out to start the bottom of the first. Cunningham's first pitch here. This is high inside.
batting with is number 11,
One down in the fourth. And at the plate, actually, that's 7 in a row retired by Katie Cunningham. Lauren Weigel at the bat for Jamestown. Struck out swinging in the first inning. Cunningham's first pitch is popped up off the roof, but no one can catch it. In the third round. As we say, that is a foul. I know Minot State has a couple of games this year. Line drive, it's past the shortstop Fisher into left field for a base hit. And Lauren Weigel has her 40th hit of the year.
That is Fish.
Jimmie's their second hit, the line base runner in the top of the fourth. The Minot's going. What they do is they just high to Maddie State ball. And she had the first Jamestown hit. Bottom of the first, but then was caught stealing. Second hit. Ball one, next from Cunningham is pop foul. And back behind. One ball, one strike. I don't blame you for your reaction. I don't want to get hit with that softball. Thing's hurt. 1-1 to Slate. Line shot. She hit it hard, but it's fouled down the left field line, and Maddie's down to the count now 1-2. What did Daffy Duck say in the cartoon once? I'm allergic to pain. 1-2 to Slate. And the short right drops for a hit. Weigel into second base, and Jamestown has back-to-back singles from Lauren Weigel and Maddie State. First and second with one out in the bottom of the fourth. And again, we tell you, any chance you have to score a run, as long as, especially Cunningham and Ransom are on the mound, brother, you better take it. Taylor Quintanilla has driven in 37 this year. Big chance here. Goes back to the circle for the first time. Bounces it too short. Fisher with the throw to third, and out is Weigel. It's the only out they get, but that's a good play there by Caitlin Fisher. Retired the losing runner, Weigel, at third base. Now 2 down with runners in first and second. And Kylie Manzik is up. She struck out her first time. First pitch is a roller foul down the first baseline, strike one. 3 hits now for Jamestown. Still at first and second. With 2 down in the bottom of the fourth in a scoreless game. Cunningham's next pitch is a strike on the outside corner. And now it's 0-2, just like that. Cunningham's a strike away from getting out of this jam. Manzik waits. Cunningham fires. Rolling away, and it's 1-2. Big opportunity for Kylie Manzik. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, and it's fouled down the street. Ball and 2 strikes. Next from Cunningham. Reaching out is Manzik, and it is caught it short by Fisher on a pitch that was low and away. She tried to just poke it in the left field. Caitlin Fisher there to catch it, and the Jimmie's lead 2 runs, 2 hits, but 2 left. We've got a real sports scoreboard in game 1 still. Bellevue nothing, Jamestown nothing. Jamestown 7.1. This is the Voices.
Seems like spring is more than just around the corner. It can stay any day now. So get ready with the Jamestown Country Club membership. Our 18-hole championship course, bar and restaurant is waiting for you when the season opens. Sign up now for membership and be prepared to hit the ground running or golfing as soon as spring arrives. Visit JamestownCountry.club or email jcc58401@gmail.com today. Buy now and be ready to play this spring at the Jamestown Country.
Jamestown 107.1.
Two of the best pitchers in the NSAA are having the duel we expected. No score, 5th inning. Branson for Jamestown, Katie Cunningham for Bellevue. Got a little trouble in the bottom of the 4th, giving up 2 hits, but worked their way out of it. Mariah Anderson leads off for Bellevue. Top of the inning. To third her first time. Branson's first pitch in the 5th. This is strike on the outside corner. Mercury and Elsa Seidel will follow for Bellevue. 6, 7, 8 in their order. Season champs the last 3 years. Lost the tournament at Dickinson State last year to the Blue Hawks. Swung on and missed. That's 0-2. They still got an at-large bid. And that is another matter to tell you about. Thinking about the NSAA softball tournament, which will be in Dickinson again, starting in less than 2 weeks. As low as 1-2. Only 6 teams in the course of this last year of the NSAA. We talked about baseball adding the teams from the Pals. So we had 2 bids. But it's not that playing softball. And the automatic qualifier is the tournament winner. 1-2. Is a strike inside. Is out. 6 strikeouts now for Hope Branson. 1 down in the top of the 5th. So, yeah, it does come down to the Jimmies and Dickinson States. You should possibly get an at-large. Just have to see how it plays out. Yeah, it'll be a little bit of pressure. And Anna McMurtry bounces one on the third base side to Ricker, and Natalie throws across 2 up and 2 down. Leanna gets a 1 pitch out. She's over 2. And now Alexis Seidel, the Bellevue catcher. Struck out swinging her first time. That's 6 in a row retired now by Hope Branson. Top of the 5th inning already, a scoreless game. It's a little outside. Bellevue was set to host the tournament. That was contingent on their new softball facilities being finished, but it is out. So for the 2nd straight year, it will be a very nice facility, Rivera Field in Dickinson. Little loop on the right side, but caught by Kate Geisler, the 2nd baseman. Bellevue's down in order for the 2nd consecutive inning, and Branson has retired 7 straight. 4.5 of the Gunner Rio Sports scoreboard. Bellevue nothing, Jamestown nothing. Inside the bubble on Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of Jimmie.
Jamestown 107.1.
Last of the 5th. Who's going to break through? He has to sometime. It's not easy against these pitchers. Jamestown bats in a scoreless game with Caitlin McCartney, Natalie Draper, and Kate Geisler. 7 and 8 against Katie Cunningham. Alexis Seidel coming out of the dugout to get her equipment on. She made the last out in the top of this inning. The NSAA softball tournament begins in Dickinson on Thursday, May 1st. It's less than 2 weeks away. It seems hard to believe. Already on those teams. Strike call to McCartney on the outside corner. Caitlin struck out her first time. 5 strikeouts for Katie Cunningham. Next one. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. And of course, the NSAA baseball tournament also is in Dickinson. Dakota Communities Bank and Trust Ball. It's the NSAA baseball and softball tournaments. Caught on a line at short by Caitlin Fisher. First down on the Jamestown 5th. Now Natalie Draper, Jimmie, the 3rd baseman. First at bat, and And another one to short, and again it is caught by Fisher. Soft
Now
line
batting
drive.
number 7, Kate Geisler.
In just 4 pitches, it's 2 up and 2 down for Katie Cunningham and Bellevue in the bottom of the 5th. Kate Geisler comes up for Jamestown. Left-handed hitting second baseman, struck out her first time. Cunningham's first pitch, takes one and takes a strike. Another one for short, and again it is caught by Cunningham for Bellevue, Ransom for Jamestown, dominating so far in the circle. This one is fouled back to the screen. Look out over there, strike 2. That was going right for Max O'Neill. Right over there, Max. It's all right. Strike 2, here's the next. In alone, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Cunningham delivers again. Swing and a miss. Geisler goes down swinging for the second time and strikeout number 6 for Katie Cunningham. She's put Jamestown down in order for the 3rd time. On Unreal Sports Scoreboard, my goodness, we're already through 5 innings, and it's still Bellevue nothing, Jamestown nothing, in game 1 of this doubleheader on Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of
Visit GimmieHeartDay.org. Favorite nonprofit, give with all your heart.
Thanks for joining us. Miranda Garcia leads off for Bellevue in a scoreless game with Jamestown. A great pitching from the Jimmie's Hope Ransom and the Bruins. Katie Cunningham. Ransom retired 7 in a row. First pitch to Garcia, swung on the mission, struck out her first out. 6 strikeouts for Hope Ransom. 6 strikeouts for Katie Cunningham. 1 hit for Bellevue, 3 for Jamestown. Ransom's next delivery. Bounce to the right side. Second baseman Geisler picks it up. Underhand throw to first, and down goes Miranda for the first out in the Bellevue 6th. 8 in a row by Hope Ransom. Caitlin Fisher, who's up now, was the last Bellevue player to reach with her 2-out single in the 3rd inning. One of 2 base runners Bellevue has had. It was a business walk in the 1st inning. Ransom's first pitch, low, ball 1. So it is Jimmie baseball tomorrow and Sunday on Jamestown 107.1 from Jack Brown Stadium. I'll tell you more about this as we move along. And a looping liner into right center is a base hit. Fisher has both of the hits now, which you might imagine for Bellevue. She's now hit 496 in 123 at-bats. Here comes Fiskus, who threw that walk in the 1st inning, lined out to first in the 3rd. 1 on, 1 out. Right center is a base hit. He has both of the hits now. Fisher on at first. He doesn't roll. This is inside. Jamestown had 1 big scoring threat in the 1st and 2nd, 1 out, but couldn't score. Bellevue has not had 2 runners on at the same time at any time today. Bunt, back to the circle, Ransom picks it up, rolling plays to first, and out there with second baseman Kate Geisler covering on. Second is Caitlin Fisher. Successful sacrifice. 2 down. Bellevue has a runner in scoring position for just the 2nd time today, and here comes Katie Cunningham. She has struck out in Poplars. Her average below 400. Big moment right here in this scoreless game with 2 on the top of the 6th. First pitch, strike. 2 down. 13th time for Ransom so far in 21 batters. Longer look. Now the next one for Ransom. Fouled down the third baseline, and it's 0-2 to Cunningham. Caitlin Fisher on second. 2 down. 0-0, top of the 6th. Ransom looking for another big strike. Here it is, and it's found. Cut by Cunningham, but a little late on it. Still 0-2, 81 pitches for Hope, 2 Orphan strikes. The 0-2 delivery is on the outside. 1-2 to the superb all-around player, Katie Cunningham. Ransom ready, fires the net. And it's a pop-up right side. Guys are coming in, takes it on a hop. The ball bounds in front of her, and all the way around to score is Caitlin Fisher. Couldn't have been more than about a 50-foot hit, but Katie Cunningham delivers her 35th run batted in, and it's 1-0 Bellevue. A big 2-out hit by Cunningham, and here comes Savannah Short, the Bruin third baseman. Geisler nearly was able to make it to that ball, but when it bounded away, Fisher was running all the way with 2 outs scored. Line drive to first. It's caught by Janczyk, and a 1 pitch out ends the inning. But Bellevue grabs the lead. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 left. The Bruins have stranded 3. Now, Jamestown is in need of a rally to the bottom of the 6th inning of the Gunnersville Sports scoreboard. Bellevue has broken on top in game 1, 1-0 on Jamestown 107.1. This is the voice of the Jimmies.
Apex Physical Therapy and Wellness Center, physical medicine with personal connection.
Oh, such a big play on the 2-out hit by Katie Cunningham and a 1-0 Bellevue lead. And again, Bellevue is hoping 1 run will be enough. Jamestown has 2 more cracks. Sydney Austin, Trinity Gregg, Lauren Weigel, 9-1-2 for the Jimmies against Cunningham here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Struck out swinging her first time and takes a strike on the outside corner. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for Bellevue. They've stranded 3. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for Jamestown. They've stranded 2. Last of the 6th, Cunningham's pitch. Foul behind us, out of play. Straight 2. Very tight one and an excellent pitcher's duel. Bellevue is broken on top. Swinging the line drive down the right field line, but it's fouled by Austin. Reached out for that one on an outside pitch. Still 0-2 to Sydney. Already in the bottom of the 6th inning. 1-0 Bellevue. Cunningham's next delivery, swung on and missed. Trotter with an outside changeup.
Now batting for number 6, Trinity Gregg.
1 out. 7 strikeouts now for Katie Cunningham. Trinity Gregg at the bat. Fly out and a line out for Trinity. Ball 1 is high. 1 strikeouts, 2 by Geisler, 2 by Austin. The last 2 hitters in Jamestown order. By Cunningham, and she delivers a strike. Gregg, and it's 1 strikeouts now for This delivery is fouled out of play on the third base side. Off to that automatically makes it foul to it. 1-2. Here's the ball, back to the glove. Here it comes. And foul again. Back on the play by Gray. Jamestown trying to rally. Bellevue pushed across the run with 2 out on the top of this inning. Leading 1-0. The 1-2 pitch is taken just a little outside. 2-2. Rushed up on it, but did not swing. And takes strike 3 down the middle. And Jimmie's upset with herself. She knew she had a pitch to hit there. Instead, Katie Cunningham's 8th strikeout victim. 2 up and 2 down for Lauren Weigel. Strikeout and a single for Lauren. Now it's 3-5. First pitch from Cunningham. Strike at the letters. Good riser. Now retired. Howard Senior. That's more a little away. Excellent hitter. Terrific for 4 years at Bellevue. 1-1. There's a bouncer. Foul at first. Now it's 1-2. Down 1-0 to Bellevue, bottom of the 6th. 2 out, nobody on. Katie Cunningham back in the rubber in the middle of the circle. Fires, and this is high and outside. 2-2. Taylor Smino has one of the best pitchers in this league. 2-2. Bounces in 3 balls and 2 strikes. Coming off the circle to take it is Cunningham. And Jamestown's down in order again. And Cunningham is now retired. 8 straight. Through 6 on the Gun and Reel Sports scoreboard inside the Nelson family bubble in Game 1. It remains Bellevue 1.
Jamestown 107.1.
Jamestown nothing. Jamestown 107.1.
Getting you ready to spring into savings with the Big Spring radio auction only at newsdakota.com. Score amazing deals from local business, restaurants, salons, auto services, and more. All starting at just a fraction of the price. Don't miss your shot to save big while supporting the locals. Well, shopping is easy when it's just the click of the bid at newsdakota.com's Big Spring Wheeler Dealer Auction. Remember, bidding opens April 23rd and ends live on air Saturday, April 26th at noon.
Seventh inning. Bree McMurtry leads off for Bellevue and couldn't stop her swing. Home strike anyway. And Brzak and Leanna McMurtry will follow. Hope Ransom's pitched a great ball game, but is trailing 1-0. Top of the 7th inning. Next pitch. Swung on and missed. McMurtry swung over a low fastball. It's 0-2. Strikeouts for Hope Ransom. He's had 2 10 strikeout games this season. Here's the next. Swing and a miss. Down goes McMurtry on a pitch low and away. Strikeout number 7. Hope. 1 out. Here's Mariah Unverzak. Ground out and a strikeout for the Bellevue designated player. And he's 6th in the Bruin order. From Ransom. Foul behind us. Too cool, too breezy to play outside today, so it's the Nelson family bubble. These teams will play tomorrow at Trapper Lawrence Field, starting at noon. And still another game ahead today. Next pitch is on the outside corner. It's not strike. 0-2. In the Jamestown 7th, part of their order. Spade, Quintanilla, and down only a run. 0-2. A swing that's halfway and goes down the right field line. Austin couldn't throw around at first. One bounce came to Sidney. Took the throw, but could not beat it for the 4th hit for Bellevue. There's 1 out and 1 on now in the Bellevue 7th. Left-handed hitting, second baseman Ian McMurtry is at the bat. Strikeout and a ground out. Hanson's first pitch is rolled into left field, base hit as she goes the other way. He's a big turn, but stopping at second is Unverzak. Back-to-back hits. To put Bellevue, runners at first and second, and 1 out. Oh, that big one, insurance run B for the visitors. Well, that's the side of the catchers at the bat. Strike out in the lineup. Rolls it foul past third. Strike 1. So there is the first time today that Bellevue's had 2 runners on at the same time. Cunningham had the RBI single with 2 out in the 6th to bring home Fisher. That's the difference in the game right now. Strike out in the lineup. Strike 1, swung on and missed by Seidel, 0-2. Play would be the best for the Jimmies, but Hope Ransom's strikeout would be useful too. 1-2 to Alexis Seidel. Next one from Hope is a line drive down the left field line. Second, Leanna McMurtry on first. Strike 2 to the count to Alexis Seidel, trying to increase the Bellevue 1-0 lead here in the top of the 7th. 1 down. Ransom fires again, and it's a line drive into right. Center's in for a base hit. Greg brings it back in, but around coming in to score, and the tag was late, was Unverzak. Good throw, but Unverzak slid under it. Seidel is her 15th run batted in, and it is an insurance run for Bellevue. The Bruins now lead it 2-0. Centers in for a base hit. And now Miranda Garcia at the bat. Struck out and grounded out. Big hit there by Alexis Seidel. First pitch is a little outside for a ball. So now Jamestown definitely needs a runner, needs a couple in the bottom of the 7th. Now down 2-0 to Bellevue for now. Foul back behind us and out of play. It's 1-1. And Hope Ransom will have to work to keep this at 2-0. Just threw her 97th pitch. Game that would win you most days, but Cunningham so far has outpitched. One is inside. Now it's 2-1 to Garcia. Ransom has stayed ahead of most hitters, but not at this moment. Big pitch here. 2 balls, 1 strike. Garcia waits. Ransom delivers. Swing and a miss. Now it's 2-2. And McMurtry on second. Alexis Seidel on first. Run in the 7th inning for Bellevue. Ransom to Garcia on a 2-2 is swung on and missed on the risers. 2 down. 8 strikeout for Ransom and back to the top of the order. And excellent hitter, Caitlin Fisher. Run in singles. She scored the first run for Bellevue in the 6th inning. 2 for 3. Time. 2 to swung on and missed on the riser. he can deliver again, three-run lead would be really tough for Jamestown, the way Cunningham has pitched. First pitch to Fisher. Down to the left side, charging his Spate. Throws to first. Out is Fisher to retire the side, but Bellevue adds another run on 3 hits. No errors and 2 left. They've stranded 5. Last chance for Jamestown in game 1 of this important NSAA doubleheader. It's Bellevue 2, Jamestown nothing. Jamestown for 7.1. This is the voice of the Jimmies.
Jamestown is your one-stop shop for experienced truck services. Their top-notch techs are trained in the latest technology and can identify and fix problems in your medium or heavy-duty diesel trucks and buses. Buffalo City Diesel also offers roadside assistance, trailer services, and truck parts. Call Buffalo City Diesel today at 701-253-2844. That's Buffalo City Diesel at 701-253-2844.
Jamestown 107.1.
Jimmie's head coach Kevin Gall mentioned in our pregame that his team has had some comebacks this season, and they certainly have had that. They'll need one here, and they only have the 7th inning now to come back from what is a 2-0 deficit. Jimmie's at the heart of their order-up. Maddie Spain, Kaylin Quintanilla, Kylie Hansen. Game 1 of this doubleheader. Katie Cunningham has been brilliant from the circle for Bellevue. First pitch is slammed foul down the left field line. Across the bag, just foul. Spate has 2 of the 3 Jamestown hits. She's 2 for 2. She had the daylights out of that one, but just foul past the bag. Strike 1 to Spate. Strikes 1 outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. 2-0 Bellevue. Jimmie's need a runner. Looping a blast, as they say. The pitch is a little inside. Now it's 2-1. Cunningham just misses at a very meaning 2 ball. Here's 1. And this one is popped foul, but a play on it, and making the catch is Savannah Short in foul territory for the first out at the bottom of the 7th. Kaylin Quintanilla back. In fact, there's only been 1 3-ball count for Kaylin Cunningham, and that was the first batter she faced in the Greg in the bottom of the 1st. Quintanilla has grounded out twice. Second one was a force out. Ball 1 misses low. Another game ahead today. Jamestown trying to run a difference in the state of the NSAA league. Strike in the outside corner. 1-1. They need a rally to do that. It's the state. It's tomorrow and Monday in doubleheader. Stop right back here. 1-2 to Quintanilla. Almost BCSU tomorrow in a doubleheader. Monday in another doubleheader at Rivera Field. Only NCAA softball going on today. 1-2 is a fly ball down the right field line. Chasing it is Quintanilla back up there with a 1-2 count. Still. Cunningham about to throw a 99 pitch. Here it is, and it's high and away. Now it is 2-2 to Quintanilla. Again, and bounce taken by Quintanilla by Cunningham on a backhand stop to the right of the circle and throws for the out. 2 down. She might have swung at ball 3-2, but a good play by Cunningham. Now the last hope in this game for Jamestown is first baseman Kylie Hansen. She is struck out and popped out. First pitch from Cunningham. Line drive foul down the left field line. Strike 1. When it's not 2 strikes, the Jimmie's against this pitch. They've got to protect that play if it's anywhere in this game. Cunningham has been so good. 8 strikeouts. The next one, swing and a miss. On a riser, and the Jimmies are down to their last strike. It's 0-2. Cunningham trying to finish it off. It missed a little outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bellevue 2, Jamestown nothing. Bottom of the 7th. The next is outside. Now it's 2-2 to Yancy. Aiken McCartney due next. 2 out and nobody on. Bellevue strike away from conference win number 9. The pitch is up foul down the first baseline. He ends up back up there, still with a 2-2 count. Cunningham looks in. Here's the next. It is bouncing in. Now it's 3-2. This is only the second time today there's been a 3-ball count for Cunningham. That was on the first batter the Jimmie's had red in the first inning. Payoff pitch. Swinging a bouncer to third on 1 hop, came to short. Throws across for the out, and the Bellevue Bruins behind a brilliant 3-hit shutout from Katie Cunningham have taken game 1 of this NSAA doubleheader and knocked Jamestown out of the tie for first in the NSAA. Still another game to go today and 2 more tomorrow. But Bellevue, they're